Hello and welcome to this edition of Wednesday editions with Big Sky 35. I know it's Thursday. I didn't realize it till late last night that yesterday was Wednesday. The holidays got me all screwed up this week. I was happy to know that going to work today it was Thursday and not Wednesday. So let's get to showing some cards. Today is going to be PSA and SGC collection. So I hope the world does not go to an end because I'm showing both at the same time. This is actually my last PSA sub I have. It's from February of 23. Yeah. So let's get to it. First off is Gary Carter in a near mint 7. It's the All Stars from 88. I actually was a little disappointed in this one. This card is a tough grader. Edges can be white, chipping. I have to look at it. I have a stack of these and even more now that I bought that collection. I have it. I'm not too worried about getting it upgraded at the moment, but it's going in the registry. This one here, very happy with this one. This is a 1988 Gary Carter Baseball's Best. Very happy with this one. Got a mint 9. Very happy. You can see how off-centered it is. I don't know if these two cards got backwards in the order and the other one should have got a 9 and this one should have got a 7. But it is what it is, and I have it now and it's in my collection. I don't know if that's a 9. I would say it's probably overgraded how bad it's off-centered. But anyway, and not looking at it too terribly hard, these are incredible to get graded. These are the 88 Don Ross pop-ups. Very tough grade. They never been popped. It's a 5. Whiting there, I knew it was going to have issues. It's just a tough card to find, tough card to get graded. Just knew it, but a 5. This one here was a hand cut, and this one, I mean, okay, it's authentic, right? It's hand cut, but I have hand cut cards that are worse than this that's got graded by PSA. The only thing I can think of is on this side, the black line is missing. And it probably did not meet some specifications. This one is from that collection that I bought. Drake's 1988 Gary Carter hand cut. Yeah, so it is what it is, authentic. If I can find another one, high grader and a little bit higher grade that doesn't break the bank, but I haven't. I have a representation of it in my collection. And like I said, I am probably, I'm always going to put probably or a but in there. I don't see me sending anything else to PSA. If you want me to elaborate again on that, I can. But today I don't feel like it because I do have SGC cards. I'm going to keep that one to last. Actually, these are my last Batmans. So I have completed the Batman run of the 66 set. So I will be doing probably a tabletop. I'm hoping to of the 66 Batman. 4, that's probably average, really close to average of what I got on these cards overall. So not terrible. 66, they were not centered well. there were kids cards when it came to this, so they were played with. We didn't have the things to protect them like we do now, which we all know when we do when we talk about sports cards. So this one is a 3 Whirlpool. It got better there for a second, didn't it? Am I wrong? I think that's a little bit better. So got a 3 on this one. Corners, bad, but centering is awesome on this card. Really good. Really like this one. So, and this is called in the collecting world, it's the black bat. They do have a red bat and green bat. And who knows, I might be crazy enough to buy those sets and grade those. This one, this is what I'm talking about. 66 quality, QA, just not very well. Terrible. I'm just glad I got a 2. No bottom. Once I got this might be something that I'll look later to upgrade some of these cards in this set and sell some of these. But man, it's just cool to know. I don't have a attachment to them because I do have an attachment to them, but not like I opened those in a pack when I was a kid. No, I bought this as a set at one of the first shows I went to at Hickory. If it wasn't, it was probably the first show I went to in Hickory. They have a huge toy show and non-sports card show on one side of the building. Then you go to another room and they have a huge sports card room. It's like going to 2 shows in one day. It's just massive. And for somebody that like me, that is just a collector and like to get my childhood and, looking at awesome things, it's just an awesome time for me. So there's a 2. And this one here, Race Against Death. This is a little dark, but you got to remember the times. Little paper loss here. Little paper loss there. But other than that, the color is awesome. This is one of the best centered cards that I have probably in the set. The little darking on the back. Well-deserved one. Not upset about that at all. But again, maybe someday, I might try to upgrade that. I don't know how many sets are out there graded. I have seen a couple of cards graded on eBay, but I don't know if there's any. And I see sets. I just don't see them graded. I don't know what the pop is on the graded set. This is one of the great minor leaguers that the Yankees will not let go of, even though it sounds like he's not having a great season in the minors. He might have been a little let down by having to be down there. But this is from the Chrome Prospect Fuchsia Refractor out of 199. Beautiful card, 10. Beautiful card. It'll probably go on my eBay. I got to get the selling. I'm going to probably hang on to this for a while. I have his base as well. I'm keeping that into my collection. First card. But speaking of that, it's coming up. But this one, most likely, whenever he comes up, I'm going to try to ride the wave if it's next year or whenever. I think that's something to hang on to and just for future. Unless his name comes up really big again. The time to sell it would have been in preseason. Oh well, like I said, I'm not great at this, and I won't be trying to flip it to buy more cards to sell. For me, it's flipping it to buy Pete Alonso's or David Wright or Clemente, something else that's going to stay in my collection. I haven't bought a wax box. I haven't bought any baseball packs this year. I bought one tin. I bring it up. I bought one golf tin of update, and I've tried to. I've almost bought another blaster of that because I like golf, and just as a sport, trying to get back to watching it. I've been looking to maybe purchase clubs again. We have I'm in where I'm at, North Carolina. A lot of Greensboro just had a PGA tournament not too long ago. I know one of the big tournaments is down here, Charlotte. It's just areas just covered with golf courses. Uh, so I used to play quite a bit in my younger days, and I'm going to try to. There's quite a few guys at work that play, and at least on these long days, get off at get out on the course at 4:30. If you can't get 5, 6, 9 holes in, that'd be great too. So, but back to the cards. I just went on a terrible tangent. Again, I told you, I got this. This will stay in my collection for sure. I try to pick up first cards. This was actually a very good box. I bought this at the National last year. It was a retail box. If I buy stuff, that's kind of where I'm looking at, because retail, usually the price is way further down. And I got an auto out of it. You will see it some other time. And I got a lot of retail color. You saw one at Spencer Jones number. I mean, I've talked about it before. I was a little upset this year because if I was going to buy a box, it would have been this platinum light, but they didn't do that this year. I think they got like some type of mega box or put more in there. I don't know, but I'm sticking with, I'm not buying. And I don't know, when I go to a National, I might want to buy a box to open one night and sitting around. But we usually got plans at night, so we'll have to wait and see. If I do, then I might also buy a box of like 93 tops to open. But I got one more card to show. Ooh, almost knocked over my next stick to get graded. And I don't know how much more grading I'm going to actually do. It is fun, but the companies have PSA's kind of taken the fun out of it for me. As you see here, I got my Santa Claus Topps Holiday. This is the 2021 Santa Claus they had out. So they did like Santa Claus through the Topps years. So it's Santa Archives. It was pretty cool. These are short printed. I don't think they're super short, but they're short printed. I think this is going for like $40 to $50 ungraded. So I don't know if I'm on the fence to sell it or not. I'm gonna probably hang on to it. I'm too much of a collector. I thought it was a cool card, the Santa Claus card. I really do like the holiday cards. They're fun. It's a fun rip, retail exclusive. So, the big flippers, stay away from it. But it's a fun rip. I like the holiday stuff that's on there. I'm not a big holiday fan to itself, but the rip to that is fun. And it's just Santa Claus reminds me of my childhood. So very, very cool. That's what I have for you today. If you want me to talk more about my feelings on grading, that might be something I'll bring up Saturday again, because I have a stack here to grade, but that might be a good thing to talk through on Saturday, and I'll probably talk about it then. Not a rant, just talk about my state in the grading world. So until next time, like, share, tell a friend. Thank you to my newest subscribers for subscribing. If y'all have any ideas of what you want me to show in my collection, I'm trying to get everything straight. Well, not straight. I want to get things to a certain point where I can do a sports card tour. I'm pretty close for that side. I do want to do a nerd gaming non-sport tour of my place as well. But I'll have that coming here in the near future. Maybe that'll be not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So until then, till Saturday. See ya.